Nithyananda Paramashivam Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Nithyananda, welcome to Nithyananda Yoga. During this Brahma Muhurta, please be seated with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Keep your hand in Agamas Yogapada. With a deep gratitude to Swamiji. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvadidam Gagana Sadusham Tattvamasyadirlakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalavatalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's chant the Shiva Mantra 11 times internally. Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 Let's take the Mudras. Pranayama. Om Atmadattam Sodayami Swadam Vidyadattam Sodayami Swadam Shivadattam Sodayami Swadam. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Clasp your hands on your right knee. Let's declare the conscious resolution. Visualize the ultimate yogic body which you want to manifest through this Nithyananda Yoga. And declare your body, your consciousness to manifest whatever you want to achieve in your life. Now let's chant the Sankalpa. Om Mamopata Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameda Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Mugurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parate Sri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavimshatitame Nitya Yuge Pradame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe Bharadakande Meroho Dakshine Parsve Sagate Asmin Vardhamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Shastyaha Samvastaranam Madhye Vishwavasanam Samvastare Uttarayane Lakshmi Venkateshwara Ritao Subhamase Shubhakshe Shubhadato Subhavasaraniptayam Shubhanakshatra Subhayoga Subhakarana Evam Guna Visheshana Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhaditao Shri Kailashonadadvada Shanta Shamala Pitaruda Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Binna Swarupa Parashiva Putta Ratna Kumara Gurumanya Tulyavatara Sri Parvati Stanyapana Labda Divya Jnana Vishruda Sakala Nigama Kamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravatte Sriman Paramashiva Karuna Samadhikara Mukta Mecha Durasayana Giyamana Chatra Chamara Sri Chinna Kahalati Samasta Virada Valyalagrita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarvajana Sangha Sadhyo Nirvana Diksha Payama Vargavashra Vishrana Jibhuta Paramata Kalaba Kesari Saiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Sri Rajadiraja Pandya Maharaja Guru Shabana Shakyanti Mahantakara Nivarana Jnana Bhanu Vikshana Narhara Dvajo Chetana Purvaka Srimad Vrishabhadvaja Sthapaka Saiva Samayakatra Sarvagya Pitaruda Sri Jagat Guru Sri Jnana Sambandane Sika Swami Bhagisha Sundara Manikya Vachaga Swami Nam Avatara Bhuta Sri Jnana Sambandha Swami Punaradrida Shamala Pita Sarvagya Pita Tinavatyuttara Drishatama Guru Mahasannidhana Arunagiri Yogi Ishvara Paramparagata Arunachala Sarvagya Pita Guru Mahasannidhana Kailasa Paramparagata Kanchi Kailasa Sarvagya Pita Trayastim Shatuttara Drishatama Guru Mahasannidhana Nityotsava Nitya Mangala Nitya Kalyana Nitya Rajita Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Kailasa Nityananda Pita Mahasamastana Mahasimhasana Pita Gatre Shakshat Sri Paramashiva Samadhuta Kailasa Paramparagata Vaivasvatamanu Ikshvagu Harichandra Bhagirata Sri Ramachandra Surasena Ityadi Anavachinna Sarvabhauma Chakravarti Paramparagata Chatusasti Yogini Mandita Chatusasti Sampradaya Pravattaka Manudharma Sasana Surya Vamsa Prapta Sarvagya Pita Surangi Samrajya Mudakshishta Chudamani Shakshat Sri Paramashiva Samadhuta Kapila Mahaguru Punaruddha Mahanirvani Pita Astotra Sagasra Sri Mahamandaleshwara Shakshat Sri Paramashiva Samadhuta Sri Mahaganavati Samaramba Anavachinna Pidadishwara Guru Parampara Prapta Atalapida Stotra Sagasratama Stotra Sagasra Sri Atalapidadishwara Dharma Mukti Swargapura Swarnapida Trayo Viksha Guru Mahasannidhana कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारत श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमन् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम देशां पादारविन्दयोः भक्तिसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपाकटाक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्यवीर्यविजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थकाममोक्षचतुर्विधफलपुरुषार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्तदुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्तमङ्गल अवाप्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्णारोग्ययुक्त दृढगात्र योगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्ति आविष्करणार्थं
ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिव.
Yes, I'm sorry for the technical glitch. We are resuming where we left. Let's start with the warm-up. Let's rotate our hands. Full rotation. Now, anti-clockwise direction. Let's swing your body. Stretch left. Now rotate our hip, clockwise direction. Rotate fully. Make a big circle. And rotate in the opposite direction. And yes. Now let's take your knees, hold your hands on your knees and rotate slowly. And rotate in the opposite direction. And now let's do the ankle rotation. Stretch your right ankle and rotate clockwise direction. Rotate in the opposite direction. Change the leg. Rotate in the clockwise direction. Now let's do little stretch before we enter the yoga. Keep your leg wide and hold your hands. Touch your left leg with the right hand and just stretch the other hand on the top. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Now let's do a little more warm-up. Jumpy jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Okay. Now let's enter into the asana sequence. So yesterday we left the Vinyasa. We'll continue from there. Stand in one leg. Bring the other leg towards the perineum. Place it on your thighs. Hold the hands in the mudras. And raise the hands above. Visualize yourself as a tree. Second the pranayama. Inhale and exhale slowly. And hold Nithyananda Yoga. While exhaling, hold your stomach in and up. Chant the Shivoham. If you are not able to stand up, you can take wall support and stand and balance yourself. Focus on the drishti point so that you will get the balance. Just select some point and keep focusing on the keep your elbow straight. Now let's enter to the Shastra Pramana. वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षाक्षरमिदं विदुः. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Garudasana. Hold the same posture and bring your right leg towards your left hip and hold the hands in the Namaskara mudra. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda. Sahajya pranayama. Here, in this, hold the Mula Bandha. Yes, you know. Chant the japa. Shivoham. If you are not able to hold now, then you can the wall or keep your knees straight and just bend little forward. Hold the position. Let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Garudasana Mahavakya Enadhyanam Stiram Bhavi Sarvadosadvir Mukto Bhavatiha Mahabali. Relax. Now let's enter into the Vrikshasana on the other side. Now stand on your right leg and take your left leg and keep it near the perineum. On the right thigh, hold here and bring your hands in the upper mudra and raise above your head. Visualize yourself as a tree. Pranayama, Sagata Pranayama. Inhale and while exhaling, hold your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Chant with the Shivo. If you are not able to hold long, you can just take support of the wall and you can come back to the position. Now let's enter to the Sastra Pramana. Vamurmooladese ca yamyam padam nidayatu tristestu vrikshavad bhumo vrikshashanamidam viduhu. Relax. Now let's enter into the Garudasana. In the same posture, stand on your right leg. Bring your left leg towards your hip and hold the hands in Atma Mudra. Little step forward, bend a little forward and visualize Lord Ganda in your space. Sagata Pranayama. Hold, engage in Mula Bandha, chant the Paramashivam. If you are not able to hold, you can just take support of the wall and just come back to the position. Keep your hands in the Atma Mudra. You can gaze at the Drishti point. If you want your partner, you can just help your partner. Let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Garudasana Mavakshe Enadhyanam Stiram Bhavi Sarvadosarvinirmukto Bhavatiha Mahabali. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Trikonasana. Here, stretch your leg forward, both the legs, and bring your hands parallel to the ground, both the hands. Bring your right hand to the right leg and lift your left hand towards the sky. Look up towards your left hand. Be in this position. Visualize triangle. Sagata Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Japa Shivom. Hold in this posture. Yes. Chant the Sastra Pramana. उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे. Relax. Now let's repeat the Trikonasana on the other side. Keep your legs stretched as much as you can and bring your hands parallel to the ground. Now bring your left hand towards your left leg. Raise the right hand towards the sky. Look up. Keep your knees straight. If you are not able to touch the ground, you can keep your hand up to wherever. It can be on your knee or on your knee. Be in this position. Now let's enter the chant Shastra Pramana. उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे. Now relax. Now let's enter to the Nikutaka Karna. Hold, keep your leg and bring your hands, one hand facing the other, and tap the legs and alternatively switch the hands. Relax. Now let's enter to the Angushtasana. Now lower on the tip of the toe, placing the perineum on back of heels. Keep the knees and palms together. Hold your, make sure your knees and palms together. Visualize Swamiji and pranayama Brahman Rupaga. Sound like a bee. And hold. Mula engage in Mula Bandha. Japa Sadashivovam. Hold in this position. You can bring your knees together. Knees cannot be quite together. Let's chant the Shastra Pramana. Kabanda Sabami Miyaduhu Goraksasanam Mavevacha Angushtamushtikam Neyam Brahma Prasaditam Tata. Relax. Bring your knees down. Now let's enter to the Saurasana. With one heel towards the perineum, then bring the left leg forward. Keep your hand in the Paramudra. Paramudra is place your hands on the ground, facing the palm. Hold this posture. Keep your back straight. When you bend, just keep your back straight. Now, You're going to bring your hands, keep your hands in the Paramashiva. Visualize Swamiji and Brahmani sound like a bee. Hold engage in Mulabandha, chant Sada Shivoham. Let's enter into the Sasakramana. Prasaryekam padatalam samstapya dvekapadakam. Let's enter into the Vidunasana. Vidunasana. Hold your hand with the right ankle and with the prana mudra, hold your left toe, bend forward and touch your left toe with the prana mudra. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Brahmani Kumbhaka. Engage in the Mula Bandha. Chant Sada Shivo Japa. Keep your knees straight. Okay, let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Gulpastito padamekam prasarya tat padakram samstapre karane gulpam chanyam dharayet karena tunampidam chabhyase chopayatra. Relax. Now let's repeat the Saurasana. Now stretch your right leg to the front and bring your knees towards the perineum, left knees towards the perineum. Keep your hand in the Varamudra. Hold the hand in the Varamudra. Bring your back straight. You don't need to bend forward. Keep your back straight. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Brahmani Kumbhaka, sound like a male bee. Hold, engage in Mulabandha. Internally chant Japa, Sada Shivoham. You don't need to bend your knees, keep your knees straight. Let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Prasarya ekam padatalam samstapya dvekapadakam. Relax. Now let's enter into the Vidunasana. Hold your hand in the prana mudra. Hold the right toe and keep your left hand on your left ankle. Bend forward. Balance yourself in this position. Take care of this. Hold your hand in the ankle. Okay. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Gulpastito padamekam prasarya tat padakram samsapretekerana gulpam chanyam darayate karena dupam pidam chabhyase chopayatra. Relax. Now let's enter into the Brahmanjana. Bring your knees together. Place your palms facing upwards on the knees. Sit on your ankle. Yes, if you know, visualize Swamiji in your space. Pranayama, sound like a beat. Engage in Janadabandha. Hold your neck towards, hold your chin towards your neck. Internally chant the japa sada shivoham. Let's enter into the Shastra Pramana. Panampani hoy yavase yedido guna nivese kora pagatalya ki mahili ayasya mahira samili. Relax. Relax from the Brahmanjana. Now let's enter into the Kapilasana. Place your knees on the ground. Place your hands on the knees. In case of the nose. Visualize yourself as Sage Kapila, Brahmaya Kumbhaka, Uddiyana Kapila. Inhale, exhale forcefully and bring your stomach in and out. Inhale, Uddiyana Kapila. Internally chant the japa Sada Shivoham. Let's chant the Shastra Pramana. Ube Pagatali Samataharabe Tinko Mahili Kor Milabe Panapani Ukad Hoy Vese Edi Do Joni Nivese. Relax. Now let's enter the Bhadra Korakasana. Place your knees on the ground with the toes tucked behind. The same posture. Just change your gaze towards the third eye. Visualize from in your inner space. Brahmani Kumbhaka. Sounds like a main. Engage in Mudabandha. Chant japa Sada Shivoham. Let's chant the Shastra Pramana. Do Bhagatali Sampudkar Karo Varili Bhuparidharo Kora Varili Rake Ese Tapari Mooladvariti Kivese. Relax. Now let's enter into the Suryasana. Sit in the same posture. Sit with your toes tucked. The perineum and place. You bring your hands into lotus. Place your palms together. Bring it up. Slowly gaze towards your palm. Balance yourself. Keep your back straight. Visualize Lord Surya and hold your hand in the Padma Mudra. Brahmari Kumbhaka. Engage in the Uddiyana Bandha. While exhaling, hold your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha and chant the japa. Sadashivoham. Bring your hands straight towards your head. Let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Edido Budatari Ane Panapani Betak Punitane Boda Janga Adar Kare Rahe Ede Bama Ijibidi Gaha Hai. Relax. So this Suryasana. Now let's enter into the Mandukasana. Sit with your toes flat and very on the knees. Keep the hand on the top of your knees. And lift your tongue up against the roof of the mouth. Visualize yourself as a frog. Sakaja Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale slowly. Engage in one bandha. Internally chant the japa. Sadashivoham. Gaze at the third eye. Mandiki Mudra. You lift your tongue up against the roof of the mouth. This Mandiki Mudra. Be in this posture. Let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Padatale prasade se angushte dvecha samsprite janu yugmam puraskritya sadaye mandukasanam. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Uttana Mandukasana. In the same posture. Bring your hands towards your shoulder. Touch your palms with the opposite shoulder. Your stomach in and up. Keep your tongue up against the roof of the mouth in the Mandiki Mudra. Hold your head with the elbows. Visualize yourself as a frog. Second pranayama. Engage in Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze into your third eye. And chant the japa. Sadashivoham. Keep your tongue in the Mandaki Mudra. Now let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Mandukasana madhyastam puraprabhavyamdradam sirayet bekaduddanam mandukasana muktam. Relax. Now let's enter into the Simhasana. Cross your ankles and sit on the feet. Keep your knees wide, fingers on top. Open mouth wide and stick your tongue out and exhale. Exhale forcefully, gaze at the tip of the nose and repeat 7 times. Visualize yourself as a lion. Sagale Kumbhaka. Engage in Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Shambhavi Mudra. Chant the japa. Sadashivoham. Let's chant the Saptapramana. Dakshinam savyagulpena dakshinena tatetanam. Relax. Now let's enter to the Bhadrasana. Now in the same posture, sit on the heels under the perineum and keep knees wide. Cross hands behind back and hold big toes. Nithyanandam Kailasa Kasi, Nithyanandam and Nithyanandam Bhavani Ma, Nithyanandam Nandini Ma. உங்களுடைய கேமராஸ் ஆன் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா? உங்களுடைய வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணிக்கணுமா? Nithyanandam Nandini Ma, Nithyanandam. உங்க வீடியோவும் ஆன் பண்ணிக்கணுமா? ஸோ தட் எங்களுக்கு கைட் பண்றதுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும். Okay, now hold your hands in the opposite toes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Brahmari pranayama and bandha, Janandra bandha. Bring your chin towards your neck. Gaze towards your nose. Be in your prana mudra. Chant the japa Sadashivoham. Let's enter to the Sahasra Pramana. Gulpaucha prasanasyado vrittakremena samsita padangushtatkarabhyancha vitaja prasadase. Relax. Now, next, let's enter to the Kakabusali asana. Kakabusali asana. Place your knees on the, place your feet on the ground. Bring your elbows around your knees. Try to clasp your hands at the back. Place your leg completely on the mat or on the ground. Place your feet on the ground and clasp your hand around your knees, both the knees. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as a crow. Brahmari Kumbhaka. Engage in Mula Bandha. Chant the japa Sada Shivoham. And hold your hands in the Parasamudra. Try as much as possible to clasp your hand at the back. Now let's enter to the Sahasra Pramana. Pratame Vesaka Ukadatane Dovu Hat Pagano Vyasi Ane Tinoko Modi Nalyam Parilave Pistapacha Kankashi Karave. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Kanipavasana. Now place your hands on the ground and bring your knees towards your elbow and slightly stretch forward and raise your legs up. Hold this posture. You can keep trying. If you are not able to hold your knees on your elbow or on your armpit, you can still hold your legs on your elbow itself, like this. And whoever is able to bring your knee towards your armpit, you can do that. Yes. Visualize yourself as Swamiji, Brahmari Kumbhaka. Engage in Mula Bandha. Chant the japa Sada Shivoham. Let's chant the Sahasra Pramana. Asana ko guna asit sutta hoi to achi hoi. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Kapali asana. Place your hands on the ground, shoulders wide apart. Bring your top of the head on the ground, forming a triangle between the hands and head. In this asana, you are going to raise your leg towards the sky. So, if you have any injury or any problem, please avoid trying this asana. If you want, you can take your partner's help. You can help your partners. Or you can take this wall support also. Just hold your partner's leg and support. Just bring your legs straight. If you don't have a partner, you can take the wall support. Okay. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Brahmani Kumbhaka. Engage in Mulabandha. Chant the japa. Sada Shivoham. Gaze towards your nose. Let's enter into the Sasapamana. Shisha Siddhishit. समुन सरसाए दोवु हाथ की हथेली दोवो पासादस्य दारति ते के दृष्टि नागाग्र. Relax. Now let's enter into the Paramashivam. In the Paramashivam, bring your hands on the ground. Bring your knees towards your elbow and other hip towards the other elbow, left elbow, and knees towards the other elbow. And lean forward, balance on your arms, and extend the legs to the side. Gaze to the third eye. If you are not able to stretch your leg completely, you can still fold the legs on your elbows. Bring your body forward. Able to stretch the leg. From this posture, try stretching your leg on the side. Come on, let's try. Let's try hold in this posture. Okay. Okay. Be in this posture and visualize yourself as peacock. Rachaka pranayama. Inhale, hold the breath, and exhale. Engage in Mulabandha. Chant the japa. Sada Shivoham. Gaze towards your third eye. Be in this posture. Now let's enter into the Sahasrapramana. Mayuram dandavat kuryan mayuram dandanamakam kuryan mayuram pasvabhyam mayura pasvanamakam. Relax. Now let's do the Paramashivam on the other side. if you are stretched in the left side, you can try the other side. Hold your hands, place your hands on the ground, and bring your hip towards the elbow and knee towards the other elbow. Lean forward and stretch your legs. Try to hold as much as you can in this posture. If you are not able to hold, you can just relax and try one more time. Let's take some time and we'll try this asana. You can practice. Okay. Now visualize, hold in this posture and visualize yourself as a peacock. Rachaka Kumbhaka, engage in Mula Bandha. Chant the japa Sada Shivoham. Gaze towards your third eye. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Mayuram Dandavat Kuryan Mayuram Dandanamakam. Kuryan Mayuram Pasvabhyam Mayura Pasvanamakam. Now let's enter into the next asana, Bhairaganathasana. Now, in this asana, bring your right leg front and left leg stretch in the back. Bring your hands towards right hand towards your right leg. Gaze to the third eye. Engage in Mula Bandha. Visualize Lord Kala Bhairava. Chant the japa Sada Shivoham. Stretch the legs back straight. Now, in this posture, now let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Asana Gunapiti Jai. Relax. Now, let's do the Bhairaganathasana on the other side. Bring your left leg towards your left hand and stretch your right hand. Avoid bending your knees. Visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava. Rachaka Kumbhaka, engage in Mula Bandha. Chant Sada Shivoham. Gaze towards your third eye. Let's chant Sastra Pramana. Asana Gunapiti Jai. Relax. Now let's enter into the Unmukha Pidasana. Place your hands and elbows on the mat, on the ground. Raise your hip up. Gaze towards your third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Rachaka Kumbhaka. Engage in Mula Bandha. Chant the japa Sada Shivoham. Keep your palms on the ground, not the whole folded way. You can place the palms on the ground. Yeah. Gaze towards your third eye. Let's chant the Shastra Pramana. Bhunyastau janu nihastau chaduspadamavamipam uttanapadam kraunchancha smitala birukka. Relax. Next, now let's enter into the Vasishthasana. From the plank posture, just place your left hand on the ground and rotate the body onto the other hand. Raise the opposite hand up. Gaze towards the opposite hand. Balance yourself. Place your leg on top of each other. If you are able to balance one leg, place the other leg on the top of the other bottom leg. Hold this posture. Visualize yourself as Sage Vasishtha. Kumbhaga, engage in Mula Bandha. Chant Sada Shivoham. Let's enter the Shastra Pramana. Udvakukutavashishta marichihana matsyakam parivrittim chodarasya vividam dhanurasanam. Relax. Now let's repeat the Vasishthasana on the other side. Now place the other hand on the ground and rotate your body towards the other hand. Keep your body in the proper posture. Gaze towards the sky. Visualize yourself as Sage Vasishtha. Rachika Kumbhaka. Engage in Mula Bandha. Chant Sada Shivoham. Udvakukutavashishta marichihana vatsyakam parivittim chodarasya vividam dhanurasanam. Relax. Now let's enter into the Anjali Asana. Sit with the legs stretched, nose pointing up. Bring the hands under your buttocks, palms facing up. Keep your spine straight and bring your elbows close to your body. Gaze at your third eye. Visualize yourself as Lord Hanuman. Rachika Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha. Engage in Jalandhara Bandha. Chin towards your chest. Chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Don't bend your body, just keep your back straight, your spine should be straight. Keep your legs together, not quite. Bring your legs together. Now let's enter into the Shastra Pramana. Do karki upehateli korvarili mele beli Now relax from the Anjali asana. Now let's enter to the Paschimottanasana. The same. Keep your legs stretched. Bend from the waist and hold your big toes with the index and middle finger in Pranamudra. Bring chest to thighs and try to bring your head to the knees. Engage in all three bandhas. Mahamudra bandha, Mula bandha, Uddiyana bandha and Jalandhara bandha. Keep your hand in the Pranamudra. Try to touch your head to the knee. Slowly bend. Exhale. Inhale and exhale slowly. While exhaling, just move your body towards your knee. If you are not able to bend, slowly inhale and exhale. While exhaling, move your head towards your knees and try to touch your knees with your forehead. Visualize yourself as Swamiji. Mahamudra Bandha and Pranamudra. Chant the japa. Mahasada Shivoham. Be in this posture. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Januparilatam tu paschimam tanamuchyate yena kena prakarena sukam daryam cha jayate. Now relax. Now let's enter to the Ugrasana. This is the same posture, Paschimottanasana. And clasp your hands behind the head and lean your chest forward. Bring your head to the knees. Try to touch your forehead with the knees without bending the knees. Just bring your forehead towards your knees and try to touch. Visualize crawling in your inner space. Clasp your hands in the Paramashivamudra behind your neck. Engage in Mula Bandha. Chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Swanibhyam dhridam dhritva janu parisironyase asanogromidam proktam bhavet tanila deepanam. Relax. Now let's enter into the Marishi Asana. Sit with your legs extended, one leg, and bring one heel towards your groin. Keep the knee raised and bring your arm in and around the raised knee and clasp the hands behind the back. Bring the chest to the thigh and head to the knee. Hold in this posture, visualize Sage Marishi. Engage in Mudabandha. Chant the japa Mahasada. Let's enter into the Sasana Pramana. Uttanapadam Krauncha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonancha Suttangushta Prasarane. Now relax from Marishyasana. Now let's enter into the Mahamudrasana. Sit your legs stretched and toes up. Bring one heel towards your perineum and then keep the other knee to the side on the ground. Place the hands on the other leg. Keep your legs straight. Bring the chest forward and down. Engage in all the three bandhas. Gaze to the nose, Mahamudra Bandha. Engage in all the three bandhas. Visualize yourself as Swamiji. Chant japa Mahasada Shivoham. Try to bring your chest forward and down. Touch your forehead with the knee. Without bending the knees, bring your forehead towards your knee.
The power started manifesting in my body. Child.
Now let's chant the Sasa Pramana. Ata Mahamudra Katanam Mahamudram Pravakshami Tantre Simnamavallave Yam Prabhya Siddham Siddhincha Kapiladhya Puragataha. Now relax. Now let's repeat the Marishyasana on the other side. Now you are done with the right leg. Now keep your right leg stretched and bring your left leg towards your groin and clasp your hands around the knees. Bring your forehead towards the knee. Marishyasana. Visualize yourself as Sage Marishi. Kumbhaka. Engage in Mula Bandha. Chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. So let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Uttanapadam Krauncha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonancha Suttangushta Prasarane. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Mahamudrasana, the other side. Bring your left leg towards your right thigh and hold your hands on the other leg, the leg which is stretched out. Bring your chest towards your knees. Engage in Mahamudra Bandha, Mola Bandha, Vina Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Rachika Kumbhaka. Gaze towards your nose and chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Hold in this posture. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. अथ महामुद्रा कथानं महामुद्रं प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रे सिं नमवल्लभेयाभ्यं प्रामसिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्या पुरागताः. Now let's enter into the Mudrasana 2. Now relax your knees and bring your legs towards your perineum, heels. Keep your knees wide and hold the feet firmly with your hands. Keep your spine straight. Gaze to the nose. Try to bring your knees towards the ground. Visualize Samvajit in inner space. Engage in Mula Bandha. Gaze at your third eye. Keep your spine straight. Chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Now let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Gulpau tau vrishanat syadau sivanya prasaryo kshipet pradapase tu panibhyam dridam badva sunischalam. Now relax. From Bhadrasana 2, now let's enter into the Gwalipasana. From Bhadrasana, just extend the feet little away from your body. Keep toes together, heels apart. Open your knees, place the hands on the respective knees and tuck the chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji in an inner space. Vachaka Kumbhaka. Engage in Jalandhara Bandha. Internally chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Purva charpataka chok kakyo soi vahi vidikyo kiji soi yame yedi bimna jurase angul at antaro rase. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Joni Asana. Sit and keep your soles together, soles of the feet together, and heels, bring your heels close to the perineum. And hold the feet and lean forward and down. Bring your forehead to the feet and gaze to the nose. Slowly When you exhale, you can move your body and try to touch your forehead to the ground. Keep your hand on the soles of the feet. Visualize Yoni Mandala. Engage Rachaka Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Gaze to the nose and chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. दोनों भगतली संपुटकारे एदी मेदे के दिगदरे अर्धहात को अंतर रासे लिलिटा भगतल्याम उपरदासे. Relax. Now let's enter into the Bidaki Pavasana. In the same posture, bring your legs forward and knees wide, toes apart. In this posture, keep your heels together and toes apart. And bring your hands on the side. Lean forward and try to touch your forehead to the nape. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Engage in Rachaka Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Chant the japas. Mahasada Shivoham. Bring your forehead to the ground. You can stretch your leg forward so that your forehead can touch the ground. Gaze to the nose. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. पूर्व विधि पारी पगतली संपुट सोले एडी मिलिदासे ये द्यासो माहिली कानी अंगुल दो अतर लिलिता तरती लगावे. Relax. Now let's enter into the Siddha Samadhi Asana. Bring your arms below the shin, extend out and keep your palms facing upwards. Bring forward to the ground, just above the feet, and bring toes near the throat. Keep your legs closer so that you can bring your forehead to the ground. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Lord Surya in another space. Engage in Mula Bandha. Gaze to the nose and chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Now let's chant the Sasa Pramana. Dau Bhagatali Sampudakare
सोले में दे आगा में धरे अंगुल आत अंतरो रासे ये के को ऐसे विधि दासे. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Chinaki Pavasana. Sit and keep heels together, toes apart. And hold the feet and just open up like a book. Bring your soles together, face towards the sky. Keep the back of the hands on ground. Your back of the hands on the ground and try to face the soles towards the sky. Press the elbows on the thighs towards the knees and gaze to the nose. Now, in this posture, visualize Swamiji in inner space. Engage in Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose. Chant the japa. Maha Sada Shivoham. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pravana. Dovu Bhaki Yedi Dharti Mahiva Beda Lagave Pagatali Mahili Karo Angur Daki Sadi Sudi Jode Baraliko Pana Sulyarase. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Chanpata Chaukasana. Sit and bring your soles and feet together. Heels at the perineum. Bring your heels towards your perineum. And keep your hands on the knees. Keep your back straight. Visualize Swami in inner space. Gaze towards your third eye. Vachekumbhaka. Engage in Uddiyana Bandha. Chant the japa. Maha Sada Shivoham. Now let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Dovu Bhagatali Sampurnadare Agane Kare Jare Pasare Goda Bhuso Lagat Rasaye Hath Do Goda Pari Dase. Relax. Now let's enter into the Bhairavasana. Bring your feet facing together, knees wide, lift the heels up and bring the toes down. Keep the knees on the ground and pull the stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Keep your hand in the Chin Mudra, Bindu Mudra. Visualize yourself as Lord Kalabhairava. Rachaka Kumbhaka. Engage in Uddiyana Bandha. Chant the japa. Maha Sada Shivoham. If you are not able to do as much as possible. Bring your knees keep the knees on the ground and bring your soles together. Now let's chant this as the Pramana. Gulpo sampidya chanyonyam Vruktamenotitam sanai Jano parsvagato hastau Dandavad bhairavasanam. Now let's enter into the Samanasana. Sit with one heel at the perineum. Bring your one heel towards the perineum. Lift and hold the other foot, placing the sole of the foot on the chest. Bring your feet towards your chest. Gaze to the third eye and hold the breath in Mahavakya. Gaze towards your third eye. Visualize Swamiji in inner space. Rachaka pranayama and chant the japa. Mahasavashivoham. Holding this motion. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Samana sanamavakshe siddhamantra dishadana ekapado murau datva gukyo lingavakrate. Next, let's enter into the Apanasana. Now, sit and place the one leg on top of the respective shoulder. Bring the leg on top of the respective shoulder. Place the other foot towards and keep your knees straight. Keep your hands on the ground and gaze to the third eye. Visualize from the inner space. Engage in Mudras. Let's chant Japa Mahasavashivoham. Just get into the Sastra Pramana. Kevalam padamekancha skande charopya yatnatah ekapadena gakhane tishteda dandavat prabho. Now Samanasana on the other side. Bring your legs towards the chest. Hold the leg. Keep the other leg towards your perineum. And gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in inner space. Rachika pranayama. Engage in Mahavakya. Chant the japa. Mahasavashivoham. Keep your back straight. Avoid bending as much as. Bring your leg towards your chest. Now let's chant the Sastra Pramana. Samana sanamavakshe siddhamantradi sadhanat ekapadav murav datva guhyon nyalingavakrate. Now let's enter into the Apanasana. Repeat the Apanasana on the other side. Keep your legs on the shoulder and raise the other knee towards the sky. Keep your knees straight. Don't bend the knees. Keep your legs straight. And place your both hands on the ground. Gaze towards your third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your space. Let's take up pranayama. Engage in Mulabandha. Chant the japa. Mahasada. Now let's chant the Sahasra Pramana. Kevalam padamekancha skande charopya yatnatah ekapadena gahane tishteta dandavat prabho. Now let's enter to the Gomukasana. Sit and cross one leg over the other, aligning the knees at the center. Place both hands on top of the knees. Clasp your hands, gaze towards the nose. Visualize the face of a cow. The pranayama, Chitkari pranayama. Inhale towards the mouth and exhale towards exhale through your nose. Inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nose. Keep your teeth together and exhale. Inhale through the mouth and exhale through the Chitkari pranayama. Engage in Mulabandha. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Yoga. Now let's chant the Sahasra Pramana. Shavye dakshina gulpam tu prastapasve niyojaye dakshine tada savyam gomukam yata. Now let's enter to the Anushasana. From Gomukasana, place your hand, the Prana Mudra, and hold your toes. Relax your shoulders. Pull the stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze to the nose. Keep your back straight. Visualize yourself as Rishika, Chitkari pranayama. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Engage in Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze to the nose and chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Yoga. Now let's enter the Sahasra Pramana. Dakshina Godoni Chotane Bhavam Ta Uparane Goda Sandimilave Bari Adaparan Puni Desam Pasari. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Anushasana 2. Bring your hands in Parasamudra, clasp your hands at the back and lean forward and down. Bring your chin over the knees and touch the nose to the ground. Gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as Rishikanushya. Sitkari pranayama. Engage in Mulabandha. Chant the japa. Om Nithyanandoham. Now hold the position. Let's enter into the Satapamana. Jimana kodi sandhi upardave goda ki sandhi mile rase godasya lepagdalyalo arave sudera se hate so pahake angud pakade. Relax. Now let's enter into the Garudasana. 2. Bring your legs towards the other feet and hold your right hand on the right knee and left hand on top of the left knee. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda. Gaze towards your nose and Sitkari pranayama. Engage in Mulabandha. Chant the japa. Om Nithyanandoham. Now, let's enter into the Satapamana. Davo Mahamodi ye Mahilau Gulpamuladvarini Chedes Bese Jimani Bhagdali Darti Teki Koda Ucho Uberase. Now relax. Now let's enter into the Naradasana. Sit and place the perineum on top of one knee, one heel, with the top of the foot and flat on the ground. Place the opposite foot on the ground in front of the opposite foot. Interlace your fingers behind the neck. Twist outside of the raised knee and gaze towards the third eye. Visualize yourself as saying Narada. Sitkari pranayama. Engage in Mulabandha japa. Om Nithyanandoham. Clasp your hands in the Parasamudra on the neck. Now let's enter into the Sasapamana. Pishta juva me pagatali keri bu parita hilahave peri goro sudok pano hejo dachip pasati rase soi. Now let's relax and let's enter into the Matsya Pidikasana. Now place the one foot on top of the opposite thigh and wrap the respective arm around the knee. Hold on to the opposite shin and bring the left hand and hold the left toe and bring the right hand and hold the opposite and the opposite shin and place hold your toe with the Paramudra. Keep your your back straight. Gaze towards your nose. Engage in Bodhabandha. Visualize the fish avatar of Vishnu. And chant the japa. Om Nithyananda. Hold this posture. Now let's enter into the Sastra Pramana. Vamena Gushtantu Grihitam Matsya Pidakam Yoni Vamena Sampidya Medradu Paridakshinam. Now relax. Now let's repeat the Gomukhasana sequence on the other side. Okay, now let's relax and stretch your legs and let's enter to the Sivasana. Relax your whole body. Feel the energy flow from the tip of your nose to the head. Visualize. It's a big part of the condition. It's liberating you. Feel the energy flow inside your whole body. You can chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Now slowly relax. And bring your knees towards your chest. Move left and right. Now sit up. Now let's end this session with the Purna Mantra. Give your hands towards your chest. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudakam Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Namaskara. Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow at the same time for the Nithyananda Yoga. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest